instead of the government spending it. And these are the issues that are so important in the upcoming elections this year. And I urge everybody to go into the primaries where I hear people say in November, well, I don't like the guy on either party. Well, that's your fault that you weren't in there in the primaries getting the right guy on the ballot. Because he's not going to get elected unless he's on the ballot. Well, it's definitely a lesser of two evils, and I've never even been of that view, but the Democrats are going for total broke. The Republican leadership's trying to kill the Tea Party. We've got to get behind the Tea Party, which you're a proto-founder of, across the board. But I think about my grandmothers and how they interact with my grandfathers. All three of my grandparents are gone. One of them's still here. They weren't subservient women, but they were on a team in that family, and that family came first, and they were powerful, effective, smart women that, would read to me for hours in the summer when I was visiting them, and who were super smart and had, multiple degrees. Oh, they could read?
Yeah, they could read, and they wanted a strong family. And I remember my grandmother, reading me when Ulysses comes home and everything, and his house has been taken over, kind of an example of what's happened to America. But they were just such strong, powerful women compared to what women are today. And they call this modern thing a feminist, and it's the complete opposite of an empowered woman. Notice the feminists say don't let women own guns. I mean, it's just so insane to see how they are destroying men, they're destroying women. All the things they're getting away with. It's so disgusting to see women becoming married to the state, basically.
That's right, because when you don't set up the family, a traditional man and woman, where the man is the provider and protector, and then all these babies appear, you look to big brother government to support you. And that's not the kind of country we want.
Well, you're supposed to put the load on the men so they compete and make a stronger society. Not say men are nobodies, they're idiots. Women, you're in charge with the state. And, of course, everything falls apart. I mean, look at illegitimacy in the black community. Less than 10% before the Great Society in the 60s. These are mainline numbers. Now upwards of 90%. And that same system's being deployed. It is a system-wrecking program. We're going to plug the website one more time, but I want to play you the clip since you mentioned it. Here is Obama saying, I've got a phone, I've got a pen.
We are not just going to be waiting for legislation in order to make sure that we're providing Americans the kind of help that they need. I've got a pen and I've got a phone. And I can use that pen to sign executive orders and take executive actions and administrative actions that move the ball forward.
And then, since we were mentioning MSNBC and promo saying your kids belong to him, here's Melissa Harris Perry, going from memory on her name, on there saying, we need to get over this idea that your kids belong to you. They belong to the collective. A bunch of control freaks. And again, at the level of MSNBC hosts, they are known technocrats with a scientific, sociological takedown program. I've read their textbooks. These are cold-blooded culture killers. Let's play that clip and then get Phyllis Schlafly's take on it.
So part of it is we have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents or kids belong to their families and recognize that kids belong to whole communities. Once it's everybody's responsibility and not just the households, then we start making better investments.
And once they get you into government health care, they're going to run your life because, well, we're all having to pay for your health care. Phyllis?
If you let Obama appoint any more judges, the Ninth Circuit said that parents' rights to control their own children stops at the threshold of the school door, and the schools take over. And we cannot allow that to happen.
It's unbelievable. Every nightmare visited upon the Soviet Union and other collectivist hellholes is now manifesting. In closing, and I appreciate you coming on, what is your gut level about this battle? How bad's it going to get? I mean, I know we're going to win in the end, but how hellish is this going to get?
Well, I think the elections this year are absolutely crucial. They may be the most important elections of our time. And I urge everybody to go into, especially the Republican primaries, and make sure you get good guys on the ballot so that when we come to November, you've got a good guy to vote for. You're not standing around saying, I don't like either guy on either party.
It's time to get really aggressive and run for city council, run for county commissioner, run for water commissioner, get in the PTA, fight it.
And then, Alex, go on Eagle Forum's website because we will have a list of endorsed candidates for the Senate and the House, and that might be helpful to you in deciding who to vote for.
Absolutely, and that's eagleforum.org. We've only got 30, 40 seconds left. What's it been like? You're 89. What's it been like, Phyllis, battling this hard? Is it satisfying?
Well, yes. I hope that a lot of good people are active in politics so that we can keep this self-governing country and not let it slip through our fingers and get away from us.
All right. God bless you. Thank you for all you do.
God bless.
There goes Phyllis Schlafly. Wow. I mean, it's just like I tried to stop Obamacare and I got called a racist. And I'm trying to stop the total end of our borders that the big banks want, and I'm a racist. I mean, man, I want people in Africa, in Latin America, in Asia, in Europe to be literally bathing in wealth, space stations, whole 9 yards, okay? I want you to succeed. I'm desperately trying to stop forced artificial shots in Mexico, sterilizing all those people down there. The globalists want to hurt everybody, folks. We cannot pay for illegal aliens and then legalize the next group. And I want to just tell all the illegals that the system does not care about you. Get that through your head. And all the fake liberals out there. You people are sick.
Did you know that gold and silver contain healing properties? It's true. Since the beginning of mankind's history, gold and silver have not only been used as real money, but also for healing our minds and bodies. UtopiaSilver.com is your leading source for colloidal silver and colloidal gold supplement protocols that can heal and enhance your health. Call 888-213-4338 or visit utopiasilver.com for weekly discounts and sales. That's UTOPIAsilver.com. Fighting for liberty and healing one American at a time.
My name is Jessica Armand. I'm an activist, a GCN listener, and mother of 3. Our drinking water and food are filled with fluoride and other contaminants that harm our teeth and gums. To protect my family, I created My Magic Mud, an all-natural teeth whitening and strengthening remedy. My Magic Mud is a soft powder that polishes your teeth, reduces sensitivity, and removes harmful toxins from deep inside your mouth. You deserve a bright, healthy smile. Visit mymagicmud.com and get yours today. That's mymagicmud.com.
Attention! If you'd like to improve your vision naturally, listen closely. Fact. Clinical studies show you can improve night vision, sharpen focus, and reduce eye strain using natural nutrients. Fact. You won't see the results you deserve with drugstore brands because these proven vision-boosting nutrients are missing in most eye supplements. Dr. Julian Whitaker has sold 4 million bottles of his Vision Essentials formula with the clinical levels of all 17 must-have nutrients for better night vision and better visual acuity with less eye strain and fatigue in as little as 30 days.
Don't settle for cheap supplements, uninformed doctors who say there's nothing you can do, or vitamins that only cover some of the nutrients.
It's a fact. You can enjoy improved night vision, sharpen your vision, and focus more easily with less eye strain and fatigue in as little as 30 days.
Improve the health of your eyes today. Vision Essentials will change the way you see the world.
To get a free bottle of Vision Essentials for just the cost of shipping and processing, call 1-800-901-6779. 800-901-6779. 800-901-6779.
In the last 50 years, iodine has been phased out of our staple foods and replaced with the halogen bromine, a practice now banned in nations around the world. Guess what else is in the halogen family? Fluoride. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones here. In 1924, the federal government did the right thing and encouraged salt producers to add iodine. It's the good halogen on the periodic table, and the results are on record. Reports documented a 15-point IQ increase in areas that had previously been deficient in iodine. Bottom line, iodine is important. Unbound, clean, in a glycerin base. Nascent iodine was the answer for myself and my family. You will find Survival Shield Nascent Iodine exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com. InfoWars Life Survival Shield Nascent Iodine isn't just for emergencies. I take it every day. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. Japan's preparing for a war with China, hinting they've got hidden nukes. School shooting experts threatened over Sandy Hook investigation. That's some interesting breaking news. Another headline, let's read the polls about amnesty. We've reposted what Phyllis Schlafly was just talking about. Johnny Carson's head writer, hence Leno, was ditched over Obama jokes. I already basically know that. I mean, I'm going to leave it at that. Breaking police advice on protesters in Ukraine, and it's showing that the West is basically funding all that. 71% wish they'd not voted for Obama in a new national poll that's out. That's really important. So that's just some of the news up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com right now. Look, I got loaded phone lines. I said I'd go to your call, but I just don't know how much overdrive I can do. We're about to launch the new Infowars. I think it looks really great. And we're going to launch it either later this week or early next week. I'm not going to procrastinate anymore, and we'll do some tweaks on it and stuff. So I got to go mess with that. And about to launch the new studio and a bunch of other stuff. We're finally there, thanks to all your prayers and support. And I will go to break and come back and take a few calls. First off, paying the bills here, it's our great sponsors. MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex has all the great specials, the best storable food company out there, others preparedness supplies as well. MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex to find the specials. Non-GMO, best customer service out there. That's why they're our sponsor. We got sponsors beating down the door. I could have 10 storable food companies. I don't. I have one. 866-229-0927. MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex. And don't forget our different websites. We've got the new Molon Labe Second Amendment shirts. It's the best out there, our best seller ever. I knew it would be, and it is. Really wakes folks up about come and take it. Great way to spread the word and to meet like-minded patriots. That's available at madeiN1776.com, subsection of InfoWarsStore.com. It takes you all the Made in America apparel. So it's all up there at InfoWarsStore.com. And then it funds our entire operation. And there's InfoWarsLife.com, which is also on InfoWarsStore.com. It just takes you to you go to InfoWarsLife.com directly to the subsection of the 4 products we have out: the Fluoride Shield, the Survival Shield, the Super Male Vitality, the best supplements out there. Just go look at the reviews, read about what they can do for you across the board. And then we've got the Southern Mexican organic, volcanically grown, high mountain Arabica beans, 2 different blends. It's my favorite coffee. Everybody loves it or says it's their favorite. You've heard the reviews. InfoWarsLife.com. Or call toll-free to ask any questions or to order over the phone. 888-253-3139. 888-253-3139. And we are self-funded, the old-fashioned Americana way. We're not funded by like MSNBC with taxpayer bailouts and stimulus money or NPR, or by the Rockefeller Foundation and tax money. Who's also anti-gun openly. That's an article out today. We are funded by you checking out the products, liking them. That's why we try to sell you the best products. It's called Free Market Ideas. We sell you the very best we can get at the lowest prices. There's got to be 500 great items that I use, I believe in, from InfoWars branded dash cams, the lowest price, to you name it at InfoWarsStore.com. And in closing, before I go to break, come back in overdrive and take some calls quickly. You can also spread the word about the show. You don't need to buy anything from us. Tell friends and family about the broadcast. That's how we defeat the enemy. Support your local AM and FM affiliates. Buy local sponsor time with them, or support local sponsors. Go check them out. Drive out of your way. Tell them I came here because you're on the local station, The Alex Jones Show. That's how we continue to be on a growing list of over 160 AM and FM stations across the country. Thank you all out there for the wonderful job you're doing, getting us on those stations and to those stations, carrying us. And to everybody else out there that helps us, you know we love you. We'll be right back. Some stations don't carry it. Infowars.com.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
In the last 50 years, iodine has been phased out of our staple foods and replaced with the halogen bromine, a practice now banned in nations around the world. Guess what else is in the halogen family? Fluoride. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones here. In 1924, the federal government did the right thing and encouraged salt producers to add iodine. It's the good halogen on the periodic table. And the results are on record. Reports documented a 15-point IQ increase in areas that had previously been deficient in iodine. Bottom line, iodine is in